From the Grayson County High School Soccer Complex, it's the 11th district opener for the Grayson County Lady Cougars as they look to pick up their first win on the young season. And a good evening and welcome here to Grayson County High School. We're on the pitch for the first time here this season as Grayson County High School looks to pick up their first win of this season. As the Lady Cougars are 0-3, they have played their 3 games so far this season as they played yesterday and lost 10-3 against Hart County. And they also lost to Marion County and Owensboro last week to open up their season. Butler County is the opponent for the Lady Cougars tonight. They're 0-3. They opened 11th district play last night with a 6-0 loss to Breckenridge County. Other losses for them go to Muhlenberg and Logan County. For these two teams this season, it's been a struggle. There's no other way to put it. Grayson County has lost their 3 matches by a combined 30-3. Butler County has lost their 3 matches by a combined 25-1. So it has been a struggle for these two teams this season. But one team is going to come out tonight victorious. Of course, since this is a district game, there are no ties allowed, which for me, the soccer gods are like putting a gift to me because I'm not a fan of ties. That's my one downside to soccer is I'm not a fan of the tie. I think every game should have a winner and should have a loser. Grayson County and Butler County getting close to getting underway. We'll come back and introduce you to both teams after this, as this is Lady Cougar Soccer on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their Feel Better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your Feel Better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
The pandemic changed our world and the way we work, live, and connect. But there are better days ahead.
As a boy, I fought polio. Today, America's been polio-free for 40 years thanks to vaccination. We'll beat COVID-19 with vaccine too. Protect yourself and your family. Get vaccinated.
Learn more at cdc.gov/coronavirus. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
When I was a kid, my dad would hold a nickel in one hand and a dime in the other and ask, which one is bigger? Of course, the nickel was bigger, but the dime was worth more. Think about that. With all the bank mergers going on, does bigger make them better? I don't think so. Wilson & Muir Bank is a locally owned community bank based right here in Kentucky. I like dealing with people I know personally, the same people I've trusted with my money for years. That's why it's my bank. Wilson & Muir Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Kentucky's new 5-star school rating system provides parents with an easy way to find out how their children's schools are performing. Star ratings are based on test scores for reading, math, social studies, science, and writing. They are also based on students' academic growth over 1 year. For high schools, ratings are also based on how well students are prepared for college and careers after graduation and the number of students who graduate on time. Visit kyschoolreportcard.com for the latest information on schools in your community.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School. It's the Lady Cougars in Butler County, close to getting underway here tonight on a warm night here at Grayson County High School. As right now we're just about 2 minutes away from kickoff, 91 degrees, and we have a very light wind blowing. It looks like about 4 miles per hour is what they say, and it's kind of been swirling at times today. I don't even know that you can necessarily call a 4 mile per hour wind swirling. But if anything, at this point, it is slightly blowing into our faces, which is blowing kind of across the pitch here tonight. So the coaches are meeting right now underneath the flag, and the flag you might be able to kind of see is moving from, really it's kind of moving back and forth, but if anything, it is coming more towards us. Butler County scored 1 goal this season. Yesenia Diaz is the player who scored it. Their keeper is Natalie Jupin. 16 saves on the season for her. She's the junior keeper. Grayson County again enters that record of 0-3. They've scored 3 goals in the season, all of those coming last night against the Lady Raiders of Hart County. As Grayson County, of course, looking to replace one of the top Lady Cougar soccer players in a long time. Jillian Johnston, who was their best goal scorer over these past couple of years. And as they say, in Grayson County, Jillian Johnstons don't grow on trees. There's no other way to put it. It's just having a talented striker like that is really hard to replace. Grayson County's looking almost to have that a filling that void by committee. Here tonight, you're going to see players like Ellie Evans, Corey Milam step up to try and fill that role here so far for this Grayson County Lady Cougar team. I'm not even sure that we're going to have a national anthem tonight, as I heard that they were having some technical difficulties with their system. So it looks like we're about a minute away, or in fact, I'm not even sure. It looks like the clock is frozen over there. So we might be just under a minute away from getting underway here in tonight's game. So we are going to take a break and have the play-by-play next here on K105.
Coast Guard, we are taking on water.
The United States Coast Guard. This is what they do.
Get down, get down!
They secure our ports and waterways, protect our environment, keep drugs away from our kids, and save lives.
Without your Coast Guard, my family wouldn't be here today.
It's dangerous work. Sometimes in our own backyards, sometimes far from home. We're the Coast Guard Foundation, and in times of triumph or tragedy, we're here for them. The Coast Guard Foundation answers the call to support Coast Guard members and their families. We provide education, support, and relief for our defenders.
You want somebody to have your back, and the Coast Guard Foundation has always had our back.
Learn more at coastguardfoundation.org.
Kentucky's new 5-star school rating system provides parents with an easy way to find out how their children's schools are performing. Star ratings are based on test scores for reading, math, social studies, science, and writing. They are also based on students' academic growth over 1 year. For high schools, ratings are also based on how well students are prepared for college and careers after graduation and the number of students who graduate on time. Visit kyschoolreportcard.com for the latest information on schools in your community.
When I was a kid, my dad would hold a nickel in one hand and a dime in the other and ask, which one is bigger? Of course, the nickel was bigger, but the dime was worth more. Think about that. With all the bank mergers going on, does bigger make them better? I don't think so. Wilson & Muir Bank is a locally owned community bank based right here in Kentucky. I like dealing with people I know personally, the same people I've trusted with my money for years. That's why it's my bank. Wilson & Muir Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School. We're just about to get underway here in tonight's contest between the Grayson County Lady Cougars and the Butler County Lady Bears. It's Sam Gormley with you tonight on a very warm August evening here in Grayson County. And before we get started, we do want to bring you a little bit of news, important Grayson County news that we can bring you that is just coming out here in these last couple of minutes. This Friday night's Grayson County football game, the Cougars were scheduled to play at Barron County at 8 p.m. on Friday evening. That game has been canceled, so the Cougars are no longer playing on Friday night. That is due to some issues within the Cougar program. Hopefully they can get that all good and that they'll start to keep everybody healthy as they move through this section. But it looks like Butler County is going to start with the ball here. Cougar football team is scheduled to play next Friday, September the 3rd, against McLean County. Butler County going to start with the ball. They're wearing their road white jerseys with the dark numerals, black pants. Lady Cougars in the home orange with navy blue pants and white numerals. Lady Cougars going to be working from right to left on your TV screen, and Butler County going to be working from left to right. Again, both teams looking for their first win on this young season. As it's going to be a throw-in for the Lady Cougars down here to the near side of the field. Throw-in going to be taken by Zermely. She tries to get it inside the box. Nice defense on the inside by Maxfield. Lady Cougars have a chance early on, but it's cleared out of bounds. Nice job getting her foot in there was a number 17, who is not on my roster tonight for Butler County. Again, we can only do as much as we get, as teams are supposed to update rosters on KHSAA, but if they don't, it hurts broadcasters like us that we aren't able to tell and we aren't able to give credit to certain players. It's a corner kick for Grayson County into the box, and it's chipped off down here to the near side. Lady Cougars on the edge of the box, inside, and immediately kicked right out of bounds, and another throw-in will come. Be Ellie Evans to throw this in. Inside to Zermely. Back now to Evans. Evans, the leading returning goal scorer for Grayson County. As it's now on the outside of the box, Grayson County possibly with an early chance. Clemens down to the far side and put a little bit too much on it on the run by Corey Milam. And it's going to turn into an attack here for Butler County. No score early on, as our scoreboard has some pixels out, and I believe that says that we're just 2 minutes into this. We're just 2 minutes into the game here. No score between Grayson County and Butler County, as it is kickoff into down to the far side and over to that far side. It's going to be out of bounds off of Butler County, so it's going to be Grayson County ball. No, Butler County is who they're saying. As I said, they did point to the right. Cleared out. This time it will be Lady Cougar ball. Again, they're working from right to left over on the far side. Inside the box, cleared out by Butler County. Corralled by Clemens on the outside. Tries to get around two Butler County defenders. And it's cleared back, and here come the Lady Bears. It's really the first time the ball has been on the Butler County attack. Lady Cougar defense trying to shut it off, but it's a run here, and we could have a chance. Shot in off to the left. Ava Pierce, the freshman, watch that one go to the right. And it's going to turn into a goal kick here for Grayson County. Butler County took their first try in this one. I think for two teams that have struggled to start the year, I don't mind going at it. Because getting a goal, it can be like the largest monkey on the back lifted ever. Because, I mean, you think in any sport, when you're in a scoring drought, scoring, I mean, it just seems so easy, but scoring just feels great. I mean, you look, winning a match. I think back to last season's Cougar baseball team. Started off 0-7, 0-8. And then ripped off a stretch where they played very well, and it was kind of like that one win opened up the floodgates to them playing extremely well. And it's amazing on how just one little win can change an entire season so quickly. We have a foul call, a push in the back there on Butler County on the far side of the floor. Inside, corralled by Clemens. Nice ball out to the far side. She tried to get it back, but Butler County did a nice job, Emberty, to shutter that one off on that far side of the field. Again, as a reminder, this is a district game, which that means that no matter the final, as Clemens falls down, no whistle from our head official. I guess they're saying that it was incidental contact on the inside. No real complaint from Bailey Van Meter, the Lady Cougar head coach. Hard for us to see, though, from this far on the other side of the pitch. Far side, rolling, and it looks like it is going to be out of bounds on that far corner. And it's going to turn into a corner kick here for Grayson County. Ellie Evans quickly throws it down. Are they going to set something up or just go quick? Inside the box, Milam off her chest and rolls down the hill. It's a nice ball on the inside there by Ellie Evans, but and it doesn't look like there was a ball back there for the keeper. She's going to go grab it. And the Butler County keeper so far this season, Natalie Jupin, is going to corral this. I do like her. That's the one thing I will give about soccer is that with goalkeepers, they can wear, as long as it is a different color from their team and the other team, they can wear whatever it is. Clemens on the inside. She has a shot. Right side. Goal! Grayson County takes a 1-0 lead on the goal by Michaela Clemens. That's how you start if you're Grayson County. We talked about it just a moment ago. Sometimes one goal can open up the floodgates, and Michaela Clemens is the one who finds the back of the net for the first time for Grayson County. And I'm sure that immediately there's like a monkey that has been lifted off the shoulders of the Grayson County bench. And now what you need to do if you're Grayson County is try to turn 1 into 2. You've got the momentum. Keep it moving. Over on the far side, it is corralled here by a number 10 who is not on my roster for Butler County. Inside of the box, rolls just wide of the net. That almost was going to roll right in for Butler County. Goal kick there by Grayson County. Nice ball up. Bodied up by Zermely. Grayson County, nice clear there by Maxfield. She gets it on the inside, and Diaz is going to run down underneath of this for Butler County, but immediately it's stolen back. Just a little bit too much on the ball up by Lindsay for Grayson. Inside now over into the middle. Corralled Zermely. Zermely does a ball up to Clemens. It's going to be a foot race to this one. Can Clemens get there before the keeper? No, and keeper misplayed it just a little bit and bobbled it ever so slightly. So we're just about 9 minutes into tonight's game. 1-0. Butler County trails Grayson County. Butler County on the far side. As the Lady Bears are coached by Emily McAfee. She is in her first season as the head coach of the Lady Bears. Inside, Lady Bears fighting over it. They need to spread it out a little bit, and that's what they will do here to the near side. It's a number 16 that has it. Again, not on my roster. Inside the box, rolls through the feet, and there's a goal for a number 10 for Butler County, who, guess what, not on the roster. So congratulations to number 10 for Butler. She ties the match up here at 1-1. Again, I apologize to the Butler County fan base watching with us tonight. It's hard for us to do that without going on the roster there. But 1-1 is our match here, about 10 minutes in. It's a nice job by Butler County. They were bunched together too much, and when they spread it out, it opened up the opportunity. See if Grayson County can try. Rolls inside, and it's going to go out. So down here to the near side, Grayson County. It'll be Clemens for a corner kick. 1-1. 27 minutes to play here in the opening half. Inside, it rolls, bounces once, and it is up, and it's in! Goal for Grayson County. I believe that was Corey Milam that found the back of the net there. As it bounced up again, and then all of a sudden you saw it fly into the back of the net, and I believe that was Milam in the back there for Grayson. So it's 2-1. Grayson County takes the advantage right back. And that's what you do if you're Grayson County. You know, Butler County ties the match up on a nice offensive possession of their own. What does Grayson do? Takes the lead right back. But now what you need to do if you're Grayson is try to make it 3-1 so that if they make that goal, you have that advantage. I think back to, I believe it was the 12th or the 11th District Boys Championship last year where Grayson County was up 2-0 and Meade County scored as two players on the far side hit the deck. No whistle. They're going to say play on. Incidental contact on that far side, and it does appear that Grayson County does have it corralled. No, Butler County takes it away. But Grayson County was up 2-0, and Meade County scored a goal late with about 20 minutes to play, and it was good because Grayson had that extra cushion, so it wasn't a panic. That's why 2, I mean, obviously 3, 4, 5 is so much better, but 2 is so much better than 1. It's, you know, when you look at baseball, the insurance run, it's so important. We got a whistle blown on the far side, and I think it was a throw-in violation. At the midfield line, both teams going back and forth with it. And it is Butler County that comes down. It's a ball up to the near side. We're going to have a foot race for it. Who will win it? And it is going to be won by Butler County, and she immediately turns around and bodies it up. Looking for help. Gives it back here to the near side. Ball up, down, and it is going to stay in bounds. Barely kept in. Inside the box, rolls, and just wide to the left. That was a nice shot by Butler County. So here comes Grayson County. They're going to get a goal kick out of this one. Goes back. Butler County's actually going to win this goal kick. We have a coming down this right side. We're going to roll one in. Grayson County, though, going to get to it beforehand and smartly tries to clear it. Doesn't get enough on it, and because of it, Butler County's going to get another chance on this. Shoving it. Good no call there by the official. Nice defense by Grayson County, and it is going to spin, just keeping it in bounds. This time it is cleared out by Grayson. Throw in coming for the Lady Bears. Rolling it in, won though by the defender for Grayson County. Off to Milam. Lady Cougars could have a play coming here. Milam, ball up to the far side. Far side, Grayson County with the ball. And it's going to roll out of bounds off of Butler County. So it is going to turn into a Grayson County corner kick. About the 4th or 5th so far in this game, as 24 minutes to play here in the opening half. Looks like we are going to have some substitutions. I'm going to be curious, too, if at some point we hit a water break here. It is very, very warm tonight. 90 degrees right now. So it's, you know, it started off at 91, so it's only 90 right now. It's you know, just great difference. Inside, rolls off, bouncing off of Milam. She tried to get it back inside the box. Rolls off to the far side, Nelson. Nelson caught out of bounds by Bailey Van Meter as she did a nice athletic play catching that on that far side of the bench. Throw in coming for Grayson. Corey Milam bodies up. And rolling go. Kept keeping it in bounds at first, but not the second burst. And Bailey Van Meter looking at her offense, wondering why they squandered an opportunity there. Inside, falling down. Nelson, she takes out another one of her players on the inside. And are we having a PK? Is that what he called? No, it's a free kick coming. I thought he had first whistled I was going to say, I didn't think that he was on inside the box, but apparently it was. So it is a PK here coming for Grayson County. I thought I saw the official whistle it, but I wasn't sure that the foul occurred in the box or not. But apparently it does, and in to attempt the PK is going to be Mallory Zermely, the senior, trying to give Grayson County that 3-1 advantage. PK coming. Shot is up. Good! Back of the net. Mallory Zermely gives Grayson County a 3-1 lead. That's what you do when you hit the PK. It's like free throws in basketball. They're called free for a reason. You got to knock them down. And, I mean, penalty kicks obviously do not happen nearly as much as free throws do in basketball, but when you get that opportunity, you got to take advantage of it. It's important there, and I like the decision by Bailey Van Meter to go with her senior, Mallory Zermely, who's played a lot of soccer during her Lady Cougar career. Down this near side come the Lady Bears, back towards the middle. Nice ball on the inside, keeping her foot in. Shot up, and it is good. Goal for Butler County. Immediately, the Lady Bears answered, and it is 3-2. 22 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. And if you're Butler, that is a perfect answer. You immediately give up the goal on the PK, and immediately they come firing back in and take an immediate shot and make it a 1-goal lead. Like we said, now if you're Grayson, you want to get that back to the 2. The 2 is it feels a whole lot better than the 1. Inside, Milam tries to get defense. Zermely has it taken away by Butler County. That is Lawrence with the ball. This time it's Clark who clears it up. And immediately Butler County goes back. It's like a game of pinball right now. Both teams sending it back and forth. I guess probably foosball would be the better definition of going back and forth. 21 minutes, 40 seconds to play here in the opening quarter. Down here to this near side. Up the near side, Grayson County clears it. And not getting it to it in time was the Lady Cougar defender, Amber Clark. But it goes out off of the Lady Bears. Throw in coming for Clark. Zermely tries to get around the defender for the Lady Bears. Up into the air. Off the chest of a Lady Cougar defender. Again, it's 3-2 Grayson. 21 minutes to play here in our opening half. As a reminder, these two teams have to have a winner tonight. We'll go into the golden goal format. And Lady Cougar Nelson falls down. Because of that, the defender just dribbles it out and kicks it out of bounds in the far side, but it is going to be a throw-in. Smart play there by the defender to kick it out on the right side of the flag and not the left side, which it turns into just a throw-in for Grayson County and not a corner kick. So here comes the throw-in for Grayson. Rolls in the box, chip inside, just wide, and it was a nice chip inside, Grayson County. But it's going to turn in here to a goal kick for Butler County. And we are going to take this time to do a water substitution, so we'll take that time to take a break. 3-2, Lady Cougars lead halfway through our opening half. This is Lady Cougar Soccer on K1.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
The pandemic changed our world and the way we work, live, and connect. But there are better days ahead.
As a boy, I fought polio. Today, America's been polio-free for 40 years thanks to vaccination. We'll beat COVID-19 with vaccine too. Protect yourself and your family. Get vaccinated.
Learn more at cdc.gov/coronavirus. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
When I was a kid, my dad would hold a nickel in one hand and a dime in the other and ask, which one is bigger? Of course, the nickel was bigger, but the dime was worth more. Think about that. With all the bank mergers going on, does bigger make them better? I don't think so. Wilson & Muir Bank is a locally owned community bank based right here in Kentucky. I like dealing with people I know personally, the same people I've trusted with my money for years. That's why it's my bank. Wilson & Muir Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Wash your hands, stay home, cover your cough. It's our new reality with COVID-19, and that means calling ahead instead of going directly to a doctor or hospital if you're sick. It means being more patient. We're all in this together, and we all have a role in preventing the spread. So, prepare, focus on the essentials, protect, keep some space from people outside your home, and disinfect a lot. Get the facts at kycovid19.ky.gov. Prepare, protect, disinfect.
Kentucky's new 5-star school rating system provides parents with an easy way to find out how their children's schools are performing. Star ratings are based on test scores for reading, math, social studies, science, and writing. They are also based on students' academic growth over 1 year. For high schools, ratings are also based on how well students are prepared for college and careers after graduation and the number of students who graduate on time. Visit kyschoolreportcard.com for the latest information on schools in your community.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
The pandemic changed our world and the way we work, live, and connect. But there are better days ahead.
As a boy, I fought polio. Today, America's been polio-free for 40 years thanks to vaccination. We'll beat COVID-19 with vaccine too. Protect yourself and your family. Get vaccinated.
Learn more at cdc.gov/coronavirus. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School. We're still under our water break. As to be honest, I am a little bit surprised that they haven't come back out yet, as maybe they're just saying, hey, it's too hot, let's go home, which in some instances I don't disagree with. As I was telling somebody earlier that they were making a comment saying, in fact, I think it was K105's news director, Ken Hallett. He was making a point saying he couldn't remember what the rule was for the heat index on how hot it was and all of that when they could play. As I said, if I'm sitting watching a game sweating, that means it's too hot. Now again, that's just me, but I'm thinking that if I am sitting here doing nothing sweating, I can't imagine how the players are feeling. So I'm not necessarily faulting them for taking a good water break here. Good to just kind of take a breath. And I mean, that's the one thing about soccer. You can say what you want about the sport, but one thing you cannot take away is how good a shape these players are in. I mean, they run nonstop for 40 minutes, a half, sit down for 10 minutes to only run for 40 more minutes. I mean, that takes a special kind of athlete that can do that. I mean, I know that there is a 0% chance that if I went out there, especially, that's when it's 50 degrees out. Not to mention that it's 90 degrees right now that they're running that much. There is a 99% chance that I would need oxygen after about 2 or 3 minutes out here playing right now. So I give them all kinds of props right now. The Lady Cougars brought a tent, and they're huddled underneath of it right now, listening to their head coach, Bailey Van Meter. Butler County also talking to their head coach, Emily McAfee, as Lady Cougars lead this one 3-2 against the Lady Bears of Butler County. Going on campus tonight, there's a Lady Cougar middle school softball game. I'm not sure who they're playing, but it appears that they're losing, if my eyesight is correct, because we can see just a little bit of their scoreboard. It looks like they're losing 2-1. They're playing a team that's in blue, so I'm not sure who it is. It might be Butler County. I'm not entirely sure. We'll try to bring that to you if we know. Could be North Hardin. It could be a bunch of different schools, so we'll try to see if we can't bring that to you. But they're losing 2-1 right now in, what is that, the bottom of the fourth inning, looks like. Bottom of the fourth or top of the fifth, something along the lines of that. Probably the top of the fifth because there's 2 outs in the top of the fifth inning. As also on campus tonight, the Lady Cougar volleyball team is hosting Meade County. That game got underway at the top of the hour as well. If we get an update from that one, we'll try to bring it to you, but we're not entirely certain if we will or not. And other scores to bring you, the Cougar soccer team is at North Bullitt tonight. I know that when I pulled in here today, they were loading up and heading up to the Shepherdsville area to take on the Eagles of North Bullitt tonight. I know we made a trip to North Bullitt a couple of years ago. So the Cougar soccer team's heading there, and I know that the North Bullitt Eagles were here a couple of weeks ago as they opened up the season against one another back about 2 weeks ago. I think it was 2 weeks this coming Thursday. As we're still going into this water break, I'm a little surprised they are taking this long, but I don't think anybody's really complaining. I think everybody kind of needs a break because it's hot, it's warm, it's still 90 degrees, and it's still opening up in the season. Oh, they're playing Whitesville Trinity is who the Lady Cougars are playing tonight and losing 2-1. So middle school softball. Okay, we'll take a break. Come back with more here. Hopefully, the second quarter, can we call it that? The second part of the first half comes up next, hopefully here on K105.
When I was a kid, my dad would hold a nickel in one hand and a dime in the other and ask, which one is bigger? Of course, the nickel was bigger, but the dime was worth more. Think about that. With all the bank mergers going on, does bigger make them better? I don't think so. Wilson & Muir Bank is a locally owned community bank based right here in Kentucky. I like dealing with people I know personally, the same people I've trusted with my money for years. That's why it's my bank. Wilson & Muir Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
Looks like we're back to action here as Grayson County leads this one 3-2, about halfway through the first half of play. Grayson County and Butler County in this one, as Lady Cougars got 3 goals in that early half of the period. So it looks like the goals for Grayson County were scored by Michaela Clemens, scored by Corey Milam, and scored by Mallory Zermely. Zermely's goal was a penalty kick. So we come back in, and it is going to be a goal kick for Butler County. Not a very good one, and Grayson County's actually going to win it just on the outside of the box. Butler, though, does a nice job corralling it and kicking it right back out. But our official right there on top of it says it's Grayson County ball. Down this near side, run down in the corner by Kinley Cook. Ellie Evans now with the ball for the Lady Cougars. Again, we're under 20 minutes now to play here in the first half. We just got done with a water break. Evans up the near side. Spins it around. And rolls down to the far side. It's a foot race. Can Corey Milam get there before it goes out of bounds? She does. Rolls one in, and it's picked up and stopped by Jupin on the inside for Butler County. I mentioned it, and I'm not sure I finished my point earlier, that I like soccer because keepers can get creative with what they wear. And Natalie Jupin, Butler County's keeper, wins the style contest. I like her jersey that she's done because keepers can wear a different color than everyone else, as it helps obviously distinguish themselves as different. She runs in and picks that one up on the edge of the box. But I guess probably the best way to describe as to what she's wearing is like a striped tie-dye. It's not really tie-dye, it's like if stripes and tie-dye had a child, is what it would kind of be like. And I like it. A lot of different colors. You got some pink and some yellow in there. It's like highlighter. Looks good. As I know that I had a friend who was a keeper in high school, and I think his go-to was always like a bright orange. He'd always go wear really bright colors so you could see him immediately. Grayson County's keeper tonight wearing gray as her jersey of choice. And keeper, I guess, keeper, if you would list like the top 5 hardest positions to play in sports, you know, you put catcher in there, you put keeper in soccer, keeper in hockey. It's hard to find many more tougher than that, as it just based on just sheer difficulty. Ellie Evans on the inside, chips one in, it's in! Goal for Grayson County. Ellie Evans gets her name into the scorebook, and Grayson County takes a 4-2 lead in this one. Just under 18 minutes to play in the first half. That's what you do. Again, insurance is everything in sports. It doesn't matter what sport you're playing, I guess, unless you're playing golf. But then again, if you're taking a stroke lead, it's still the same thing. If you're playing against somebody, giving yourself that little bit of cushion to have a bogey out there. You never know when it's going to come. I mean, for me, a bogey's a great thing because it means I didn't double bogey it or triple bogey it. But that's just me. Lady Cougar is going to look to birdie up, though, and see if they can't add another goal. Cleared out by Evans. Good call by the official to say that it is Butler County ball. Rolls in, Grayson County clears it out. Butler County goes right back in. Lady Bears maybe getting a chance. They'll look to get their shot right back inside. Defense clears it out, but gives it right here to the near side to the Butler County player. And the defense trying to get it out, Grayson County, and help their keeper out. They haven't done that great tonight. It's on the outside of the box. It rolls down here to the near side. Falling down, keeping it up, and whistle blown. Is it a foul called on Grayson County, I believe is what the whistle was, or was it a handball? Say, if anything, it might have been a handball from my vantage point, but from what the defense is setting up, looks like it is going to be whistled a foul on Grayson County. So free kick coming here for the Lady Bears. They trail 4-2, 16 minutes to play in the first half. Inside, rolls right into the keeper, and she bobbles and corrals it. Nice job by Pierce. That's very good. She's a freshman. She didn't panic. Bounced off her chest. Sometimes you'll see the panic immediately set in, but she focused, grabbed the ball, and made sure it didn't get past her. Nice job there by the freshman, Ava Pierce. Up the far side, Grayson County trying to add to their 4-2 lead, but Maxfield sends it right back out, and Tobin Maxfield, a good little defender for the Lady Bears. She's gotten her foot in a lot of them. Of course, Grayson County, Butler County has been a rivalry for a long time. In fact, the Butler County faithful watching with us tonight, you'll be able to see a few Butler County games this year on K105 Digital Productions, as when the Butler County Lady Bear volleyball team comes to Leitchfield, I believe, and you're going to have to correct me on this if I'm wrong, September the 9th. I believe that's a Thursday night. It will be the Lady Cougar volleyball team taking on Butler County. But earlier in that week, September the 7th, the Bear soccer team comes. And, of course, on September the 10th, it's Bear football. So it's like Butler County, Grayson County takeover week on K105 Digital Productions. I think we have a Tuesday, Thursday, Friday that week of games, hitting up district games to bring you. It's one of the better rivalries in this area. I know the Grayson County, Edmonson County obviously gets a lot of talk, as it should. We got to see that this past week in football. I know Butler County is going to be seeing that this week as well in football of their own. Looks like we have a sub in for Grayson. Try to see if she turns around and gives us her number. I believe that's Madeline Middleton. Or is it might actually be Piper. It's Piper Spears. Sorry, 29. That'll check in for Grayson. Sophomore defender. Far side, Grayson. Evans showing off the speed. She's on the outside of the box, looking for the second goal. Rolls it in, just off the reach of Clemens. Really good ball in by Ellie Evans, and just a little bit out of the reach of the senior Clemens. So Butler County's keeper to try and clear this one out. Rolls here to the near side. Zermely almost won that one away, but instead it's Maxfield. Maxfield ball up into the middle. Butler County trying to set up the offense. Gets past the Lady Cougars defense, but immediately there to give it right back is Madison Clark. Nice job, and now Grayson County trying to answer. Kinley Cook up the near side, taken away by Butler County. The two teams go back and forth. Clemens looks up, tries to do a ball on the far side. It's going to be a foot race to the soccer ball. Zermely can't get to it in time. 12 minutes, 50 seconds to play here in the opening half. 4-2 Grayson on top of Butler. It's the Lady Cougars' first 11th district game of the year. For Butler County, it is their second. They played Breckenridge County last night, losing 6-0. Lady Cougars will get their first try against the Lady Tigers coming up on September the 7th. Game will happen in Harned. And they will also host them on September the 21st, the Lady Tigers. And that will be a game that we will be broadcasting. That'll be our next Lady Cougar soccer game on September the 21st as they'll host the Lady Tigers of Breck County. And the last time they played them, it was an exciting game. 4-3 final. Up, Bailey Van Meter, the head coach, picks it up immediately as it rolls out and gives it to her team to try and push a little bit for the Lady Cougars. Throw in. Evans, inside, rolls one in. Goal for Grayson County. Ellie Evans puts in her second of the game, and the Lady Cougs take a 5-2 lead. That's what you need to do if you're Grayson. Ellie Evans gets her second of the match, second in a row. But now what you don't need to do here if you're Grayson is allow a Butler County goal to answer right away. Something that they did not this past goal, but the goal before that. It was an immediate. Looks like some subs checking in for Grayson County. Lacey Nelson checks in, as does another player on the far side for the Lady Cougars. I believe that's Mackenzie England. Ellie Evans to Cook. Up the near side. Cook foot race with a ball. She wins it. Quickly double teamed. Evans talking her up, and it's kicked and rolls out, and that should be a quarter kick rather for Grayson, and that's exactly what it is. Here comes the corner for Grayson, sending it into the box. Rolls around, bounces right through Nelson, ball up, into Clemens. Grayson County tries to answer, rolls one in. Still alive technically on the inside, and finally goes out. We're going to have another corner, this time on the opposite side. Looks like Zermely is going to take the corner this time for the Lady Cougars. Rolls right in front of one of the food trucks that's here tonight. In fact, now that I look over, there's our first look at Grayson County's athletic director, Jason Kincaid, as he has the best vantage point out of anybody to watch this corner. I know that we've been here a couple of times, and he's been the one shagging balls. Inside, rolls off, bounces over to the far side, and it's going to roll out. In fact, I see, looks like a Lady Cougar player is at the training table right now, Corey Milam. Hopefully she's okay. I know I was talking with her father a little bit earlier on, said that she got a little banged up last night. I think she got kicked in the shin, which does not feel good. Under 10 minutes to play here in the first half. 5-2, ball in, off the hand of the keeper, run down, Clemens, can't get it, and it's corralled the second time by Jupin on the inside. I'm sure Michaela Clemens would love to have another shot at that one, but the Lady Bear fans can take a huge deep breath out. Up the far side go Butler, and that's going to be a shove in the back on Butler County Gidcombe. It's going to be the one whistled for that. Grayson County going to have the free kick on their far side. Thankfully, that sun is starting to set ever so much, and I'm sure when that sun sets, it's going to help the temperature drastically. Over on the far side, Butler County just going to kick this one out. It's going to turn into another throw-in. Will Grayson County get it to it before it rolls down the hill? They get lucky, and it dies before it rolls down the hills. That's one thing here at the Grayson County Soccer Complex is down to the left side and on the opposite side, there's hills. And once that ball rolls, it's got a long way to go that you'll see players run down and get to it. Rolls inside, bounces off, and kicked out of bounds, and this time we're going to have what appears to be a goal kick or a corner kick for Grayson again. In fact, you saw at that time that they had to run down there and grab that one as that one rolled into the parking lot. But then down here to the right side, which you'll see next time it looks, is you've got, if there's a fence that blocks it, but if it goes over the fence, there's some heavy brush that you got to go looking for. I know we've seen many players have to go searching for balls in there. Kicked out again on the ball in, so we're going to have a second corner in a row for the Lady Cougars. Looks like Zermely going to be the one to kick it in. Chips inside. We'll give it right back to her on the outside. She's going to try and just push it right back in. It gets off a little bit too hard of Evans. It's taken away by Butler County. 7 minutes. I believe that's 50 seconds on the far side. Well, actually, it must have been 30 seconds because it looks like 7:25. Again, some of the pixels are out on the far side of the scoreboard, so it's a little hard to tell what it is. Rolls out of bounds. I'm sure both of these teams are just counting down these last 7 minutes, going to get some more water. I know that they just had a water break about 13 minutes ago, but to them, that probably feels like about 13 hours ago, running out when it's so warm tonight. Substitution checking in for Butler County. It's one of these things, though, that I'm glad that the high school has the rule of, I think, unlimited substitutions, that you're not worrying about. You can kind of run hockey substitutions as well, especially when it's so hot. Far side, Embry with the ball for the Lady Bears. Sneed bounces off of the official, looks like, and Sneed takes a hard fall to the turf. Appears that she is okay. Looks like Ellie Evans is going to help her up. She said she's good. Looks like we're going to have a foul whistled on Grayson. Hit the official. Yeah, that's why I thought it hit the official. I was going to say, I thought I saw it hit the official, which means it is a drop ball. I was going to say, I didn't see necessarily a foul, but I saw multiple players hit the deck, which made me think that it did, and the official was looking the other way, so it's hard for us to tell. And that's going to be a handball. That time I did know what it was because I can see it because that happened right in front of us. Again, like I've said, I fully admit that my soccer knowledge is nowhere near at the max. This is where we need an analyst or something, somebody that is deep into the knowledge of soccer. I know we got some connections on former Cougar head coaches. And there's another one that hit the official, but that's out of bounds. And first the official holds out both hands. They were trying to play on, and I think the official said, "I'm not a wall. You can't bounce it off of me." See, I think you should. I think if it bounces off the official and it goes back in play, play on. Bounces off a light post and goes back in, go. That's why I always loved playing indoor, because it was like hockey. Where it can bounce off the walls and makes things a lot more fun. And I think throw-ins are just so, I don't know. It just slows the game down so much. Evans clears it out, and we're going to have another throw-in. And our ball kid down here, he's been a little slow. He hadn't had much action down here on this side, but he's had more action here in these past couple of minutes than he has all game. He's working now. That's what I love. I love all the ball kids at work. I know we had one last year. I remember we had a game that he was moving up and down these sidelines, working with his mask on and all that. Got a subs in here for Grayson County. New defender in is taking a seat will be Piper Spears. I believe that's Emma Beck in for Grayson. It is Emma Beck. She checks in for the first time tonight. Nearly a handball by Butler County. No whistle by the official, and he was right there on top of it. So if it would have been, he'd have called it. Nelson up the far side. And rolls out of bounds, and yep, there's our example of it hits that hill and it goes all the way down. Looks like Kelsey Sneed got to it about halfway before it went down that hill, because that's a decent amount down there, and it's a little like meadow. Usually there's some geese down there as well that you sometimes have to chase out of the way. 3 minutes to play here in the first half. 5-2 Grayson. 2 goals from Ellie Evans. And a trio of other Lady Cougars have scored. Emma Beck clears it out. Nice job by Beck and rolls it nearly to where we are. That's one thing about soccer is you never know where we're kind of we're not in the field of play by any means, but we got to be ready. It's one of the only sports, I guess, basketball, depending on where we are. We'll have some places where we're closer to the action and others put us up in the nosebleeds. But you never really know where we're going to be. Evans, ball in, gets it over the head. Clemens just a little bit too much on it. Grayson County, though, still trying to get it. Kelsey Sneed rolls one right to the keeper. Jupin went down to her knee to grab it. Rolls it off. Down here to the near side, out of bounds, off of Grayson County. It goes off of the foot of Lindsay. 1 minute, 45 seconds to play here in the opening half. Grayson County trying to hang on to this 5-2 advantage. Rolls inside. Grayson does a nice job pushing it forward. Didn't get quite enough on the clear. There goes Evans. Ball up. Too much on it. Grayson gets it right back, though. They have numbers, but a nice job giving it right back is Butler. This is a chance here. Sneed tried the spin. Nelson on the far side. 1 minute to play. Kelsey Sneed tries to run it down, and smart just to clear it out. Looks like Corey Milam going to come back in for Grayson. That's a good sign. I know she was getting worked on the trainer tent. It's good to see her right back out there. I know she's a gamer, though. Hitting the deck on the inside is a Grayson County player, no whistle. Inside this time, Butler. They'll look to push here with 25 seconds. Will the Lady Bears get another chance in this half? It might be one of the last, it'll be one of the last plays of this half. Ooh, hits her player some friendly fire. She tried to clear it up and hit her right in the head. Butler, though, still with a chance, 10 seconds. Got 5 seconds. Lady Bears got to get something. They'll chip one inside the box, and it goes off the foot, and we're going to have offsides anyways. That'll be the end of the first half. Grayson leads Butler 5-2. Ellie Evans scores 2 goals, and then you've got goals from Michaela Clemens, Mallory Zermely, and Corey Milam to give Grayson their 5-2 lead, as this is Lady Cougar Soccer on K105.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Leitchfield or fdbm.net.
Coast Guard, we are taking on water.
The United States Coast Guard. This is what they do.
Get down, get down!
They secure our ports and waterways, protect our environment, keep drugs away from our kids, and save lives.
Without your Coast Guard, my family wouldn't be here today.
It's dangerous work. Sometimes in our own backyards, sometimes far from home. We're the Coast Guard Foundation, and in times of triumph or tragedy, we're here for them. The Coast Guard Foundation answers the call to support Coast Guard members and their families. We provide education, support, and relief for our defenders.
You want somebody to have your back, and the Coast Guard Foundation has always had our back.
Learn more at coastguardfoundation.org.
The pandemic changed our world and the way we work, live, and connect. But there are better days ahead.
As a boy, I fought polio. Today, America's been polio-free for 40 years thanks to vaccination. We'll beat COVID-19 with vaccine too. Protect yourself and your family. Get vaccinated.
Learn more at cdc.gov/coronavirus. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Leitchfield or fdbm.net.
Wash your hands, stay home, cover your cough. It's our new reality with COVID-19, and that means calling ahead instead of going directly to a doctor or hospital if you're sick. It means being more patient. We're all in this together, and we all have a role in preventing the spread. So, prepare, focus on the essentials, protect, keep some space from people outside your home, and disinfect a lot. Get the facts at kycovid19.ky.gov. Prepare, protect, disinfect.
Welcome back here to the Grayson County Soccer Complex as the Lady Cougars lead this one 5-2 at the half. Both teams cooling down, and I'll tell you, the sun has really started to almost set, and it immediately feels a lot better. As I look down to see what if we have the temperature says it's only 88, but it feels much better. It feels much better out. I mean, there is not a cloud in the sky tonight, so it's not like we even had the occasional, oh, there's a little cloud, so we'll get about 5 minutes of shade. Nope. And right now, that flag is not moving at all either. So we haven't had any breeze to give us a relief, so it's just been sweltering heat here tonight. Grayson County and Butler County is the game here, and it's 5-2. What I want to bring you, though, right now is if you watched our Cougar football game last week, you saw this schedule of K105 Digital Productions schedule for this year. Obviously, we're going to have all the Cougar football games which if you just tuned in and have missed the news, this Friday night's Cougar football game has been canceled due to COVID-19. So they will not play. Barron County will now play Adair County instead. So the Cougars will not play this Friday night. So we will not have coverage for you on Friday night. Instead, our next coverage of Cougar sports, in fact, now I'm sitting here thinking I'm not entirely sure as I'm putting myself on the spot. So you know what we'll do? We'll look to our schedule and show you this graphic of your K105 non-football broadcast here this fall 2021 season. This is Cougar Soccer on K105. So through the legs, pass, and a shot in, through and in, goal for Grayson County. Corey Milam, her first career goal. County player, here comes one-on-one, goal! Josh Stevenson puts it in, and Grayson County has their first lead of the match at 3-2. And the Cougars have won the 11th District Championship by a final score of 2-1. What an unbelievable game this has been tonight. The year down here to Robinson. Kill Ella Robinson, and that is a set win for Grayson County. Here she does, rips one in, and it is in the back of the net for a Grayson County goal. Ellie Evans gets her second of the game.
The pandemic changed our world and the way we work, live, and connect. But there are better days ahead.
As a boy, I fought polio. Today, America's been polio-free for 40 years thanks to vaccination. We'll beat COVID-19 with vaccine too. Protect yourself and your family. Get vaccinated.
Learn more at cdc.gov/coronavirus. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
When I was a kid, my dad would hold a nickel in one hand and a dime in the other and ask, which one is bigger? Of course, the nickel was bigger, but the dime was worth more. Think about that. With all the bank mergers going on, does bigger make them better? I don't think so. Wilson & Muir Bank is a locally owned community bank based right here in Kentucky. I like dealing with people I know personally, the same people I've trusted with my money for years. That's why it's my bank. Wilson & Muir Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Wash your hands, stay home, cover your cough. It's our new reality with COVID-19, and that means calling ahead instead of going directly to a doctor or hospital if you're sick. It means being more patient. We're all in this together, and we all have a role in preventing the spread. So, prepare, focus on the essentials, protect, keep some space from people outside your home, and disinfect a lot. Get the facts at kycovid19.ky.gov. Prepare, protect, disinfect.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Leitchfield or fdbm.net.
Kentucky's new 5-star school rating system provides parents with an easy way to find out how their children's schools are performing. Star ratings are based on test scores for reading, math, social studies, science, and writing. They are also based on students' academic growth over 1 year. For high schools, ratings are also based on how well students are prepared for college and careers after graduation and the number of students who graduate on time. Visit kyschoolreportcard.com for the latest information on schools in your community.
Coming back right now. Welcome back to Grayson County High School. 5-2. Butler County leads this one. Grayson County leads this one against Butler County 5-2. So we're getting closer and closer to the start of the second half. Our scoreboard says 1 minute. But neither team is getting up and moving. So I'm not entirely sure whether we're just going to chill or if what's going to happen. As I know, well, it looks like the Lady Cougars are moving a little bit. As 5-2, Lady Cougars got their goals in the first half, too, from Ellie Evans, Zermely, Clemens, and Milam. For the other scorers, Grayson County again with that 5-2 lead. take a break. Come back with the second half of action, hopefully after this. This is Lady Cougar Soccer on K105.
When I was a kid, my dad would hold a nickel in one hand and a dime in the other and ask, which one is bigger? Of course, the nickel was bigger, but the dime was worth more. Think about that. With all the bank mergers going on, does bigger make them better? I don't think so. Wilson & Muir Bank is a locally owned community bank based right here in Kentucky. I like dealing with people I know personally, the same people I've trusted with my money for years. That's why it's my bank. Wilson & Muir Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The pandemic changed our world and the way we work, live, and connect. But there are better days ahead.
As a boy, I fought polio. Today, America's been polio-free for 40 years thanks to vaccination. We'll beat COVID-19 with vaccine too. Protect yourself and your family. Get vaccinated.
Learn more at cdc.gov/coronavirus. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School. It's 5-2 as we start this second half of action. Lady Cougars and the Lady Bears. What has been a pretty exciting game. I mean, lots of scoring, which I like, especially when it's lots of Grayson County scoring. They lead 5-2 as we get ready to start this second half of action. Lady Cougars are taking all the time that they can. Now the official says, okay, come on, let's go. We got a half to play. As I do look over here a second. Looks like somebody's got some ice cream over here, and I'm wondering where did he find that ice cream? Five to 2. Again, is this lead as we start the second half. Get our next soccer coverage. Will be next week. The Cougar soccer team, we'll see them for the first time. They'll host a Bullet Central and a Battle of the Cougars. Next Thursday will be our next, in fact, it'll be our next scheduled broadcast as we're underway here in the second half. Grayson County, again, 5-2 on top of the Lady Bears, looking to move to 1-0 in 11th District play. Looks like Diaz with the ball on the far side for the Lady Bears. Nice ball on that far side. Lady Bears run it under, shooting one in off the chest of the keeper. Nice job by the Grayson County defense to help bail her out. Kick inside, and it's over the goalpost and rolls into the parking lot. And luckily, looks like somebody's sitting over there. They're going to run over there and grab that ball before it rolls into the parking lot. So 5-2, Grayson on top of this one, 36 minutes. Again, I look up and our scoreboard is a little bit janky at times. Milam on the far side. Lady Cougars beat the Lady Bears last season 7-2 here at Grayson County High School. In fact, the two teams will play again. Rolling one in off the upper arm of the Lady Cougar player on the inside. Bounds around. One Butler County player goes 1-on-4, rolls in, spinning around like a top on the inside, and it's kicked out of bounds by Grayson. And it looks like it is going to turn into a corner for the Lady Bears. No, they're going to say goal kick for Grayson. Tough call there by the official, as it was a bang-bang. It was probably one of those 50-50 balls. You pick your poison on who you want it to go on. Evans going to kick this away from the goal kick. Off over the head. Nice kick. Goes back here to Embry. Milam misses the ball. Runs it down back, though, on that far side. Might have a face shot over there. Looks like we're all okay. Got 2 of those so far tonight. One was a friendly fire as well. She took it to the Lady Bear player. Right in the back of the head as they were going on an attack, and her player just smacked her right back there. Butler County trying to go on an attack here. On the far side, inside the box, they roll it. Grayson County just gets it, and they're going to clear it out. And I'm going to roll. No, I guess it is still in bounds, and because of it, it stays in bounds just enough to go out of bounds off of Butler County. She probably should have just let that ball roll and would have turned into be a throw-in right in front of the trainer table. Instead, she let it go. Grayson County cleared out. And we can feel that sun is just about officially gone down, and because of it, it feels much better. Bounces off. Nice save by Grayson on the inside. Nice job by our official there to duck his head out of the way on that one, too. We weren't going to get our 3rd headshot of the game. The official was going to make sure of that. Ball up. It's going to be a foot race to it. Can it be won by Grayson County? Underneath of it, Lady Cougars shot in right at the goalie, who bounces off her hands but immediately picks it up. Kelsey Sneed in on the attempt. And kicks straight up. That's the best ball of the day we've seen from the keeper for the Lady Bears. Bounces off of the chest of Cook. She kicks it out of bounds. Butler County ball. Nice job by our ball kid to immediately be on top of that one. He's ready for it. Inside, Kinley Cook on defense. Up in, fighting it over it. Emma Beck on defense, kicks out, and it is going to be a Butler County throw-in. Throw-in taken by Klein. Gives it up to Diaz, and it's out of bounds off of Grayson, so Butler going to have another throw-in. Rolls one in. Kicked off and cleared out by Grayson. Nice job by the defense, and can Grayson turn this maybe into something on their other end? And they lead 5-2. Zermely does a nice job spinning around to corral that. Ball up, Clemens. She gets around the defender. This could be a chance for Grayson. Clemens tries to get there first inside the box, rolls it, but it's picked up by the keeper, Jupin. It's a nice try by Grayson. Cleared out. Another nice clear there by the keeper. Bounces off of the knee of a Lady Cougar player. Rolls back, and immediately Butler County kicks that one. Bounces off of a Grayson County player. And right before it goes out of bounds, the Lady Cougars run down underneath of it. Rolls it inside Clemens. Bounces off her chest just a little bit too much, though. She runs it back after a Butler County player gives a touch. Evans inside, rolls, and it's kicked out of bounds by Butler County. And we're going to have a corner kick for the Lady Cougars. Substitutions in for Grayson. Looks like Piper Spears is going to check in for Emma Beck. So sophomore in for senior. Corner kick for Grayson. Milam bounce it off. Gives it back to Sneed. Back inside to Milam. Cleared out. In off the chest of a Butler County player. Sneed rolls one in and picked up by the keeper off her chest. She can't corral it. And Grayson County had a chance, but it came in just a little bit too hot. And it bounces off of Clemens' knee and goes out of bounds. That's a chance for Grayson. Look at that. Ball kid right there on top of it. He's ready. Locked in. You can tell he's been waiting this entire game. There weren't much action in the first half for him down this way. Now it looks like he's got a helper down here as well. Butler County out of bounds, and immediately there's his helper. He's going to pick it up. And they're fighting over who to give it the ball to. And they got two ball kids right next to it. This is the most entertainment we've had all night. Inside rolls. Maybe we'll do like ESPN does for their college football playoff national championship. They do like coach cam. You know, they do stadium cam. Grayson County's keeper going to run out and just clear it up, but it bounces off of the foot. We're going to have a fight for this one. Can the keeper get back in position? Grayson County does a nice job getting to it first. Mackenzie England. That could have been very bad for Grayson. Very good job by England, the junior defender for Grayson. And it rolls in and picked up by Pierce, the keeper. Very good job by Grayson. What I was saying is that, you know how you'll have during the national championship where they'll have cameras, you know, focused on just the coaches. We might have another chance here as Klein tries to win this one. She gets inside the box, and it's kicked out by Grayson. We're going to have a corner coming here for the Lady Bears. We could just put one and direct it just on the ball kids. Very interesting. In fact, it looks like one of them was running past a parent. The parent knocked the ball out of his hand. I'm not sure if that might be Dad doing it or something down there. So a corner will come for the Lady Bears. Looks like they're having to chase a ball that rolled into the parking lot. And here we come. Lady Bears on the far side. Rolls and bounces in. It's going to be off of Grayson, so a Butler County throw-in. Looks like, yeah, I think that's 29 minutes on the clock. So again, the pixels are off. I think that's right. It's either 25 or 29. I think it's 29, though. 29 and a half minutes. As it's, again, hard for us to keep track there on the clock on the far side because the pixels are out. But rolls in, picked up by the keeper. Nice job by Pierce. Just had a nice little second half. Up to the far side. Grayson County does right back in. Inside the box and right there to pick it up again. Nice job by Pierce. She's just taking a deep breath, just going in, and that's the thing is every save doesn't have to be a miraculous save. Bounces over the head of Ellie Evans, and that's tough to do. Ellie, one of the tallest players on the pitch tonight. Of course, Ellie is a very good cross-country runner, too. Not that it's hard to do, but she could destroy me in a race. In fact, I don't know many people that couldn't here in Grayson County she could beat in a race. Up the near side and rolls out of bounds. Especially a foot race. I've seen her race for balls. She's going to win most of them. Up, off the chest of a Butler County player. Clemens, ball up. She's onside, says our official. It's going to be a foot race to the ball. Can Zermely get there first? She will. She's going to have a shot on the goal if she wants to take it. Took an extra dribble in because of it. She's not going to get a shot off. She didn't have great position. It was a really nice defensive job there by Butler County. I wish I had her name, number 17. She's not on the roster because she deserves her name called there. It was very good defense. So it was one-on-one. The keeper came out probably further than she should have. And if Zermely could have gotten a shot off, it was going to be about as easy of a goal as she's had in her career. Lady Cougar player falls down. They're saying play on. Grayson County takes it right back by England. England, ball up. She'll try to beat the Lady Bear player to it. England weaving through the traffic. She's still got it. Ball up into Zermely, gets around the defender. It's run down by Clemens. Clemens on the outside, Lady Cougars with another chance. Clemens chips one inside, but not enough on it. Picked up by the Lady Bears. 27 minutes to play in tonight's game, 5-2. Butler County trailing Grayson County. These two teams, Grayson County on the inside, we could have a chance here. Clemens chips one in to the back of the net for a Grayson County goal. Clemens with her second of the match, and Grayson County is on top 6-2. Not a great kick by the keeper, and Grayson County takes advantage of it. And now you've got yourself a good cushion if you're the Lady Cougars. You're up 4, 27 minutes to play. Your key here is just take a deep breath, play good defense, and you got this one. You can put this into hyperdrive. As Grayson will play Butler County coming up next week, September the 2nd. That'll be Thursday. In fact, that is the Lady Bears' next scheduled game. Chips one inside. Nice stop by the keeper, Ava Pierce. She just, as that ball nearly bounced over her, but she grabbed it on top of her shoulder. She looked like a wide receiver there for football. Really nice play. Evans tried to run up on it, but nice defense by the Lady Bears at the midfield line. On the throw-in, bounces off of the chest of a Lady Cougar, and we'll do it one more time. Bailey Van Meter coaching up her team on the sideline. I love coaches, and we saw this last year with Coach Fukuhara for the boys as well as Coach Van Meter. Always moving on the sideline. You know, they're into the game, and that has to help as a team when your coach is into it. And Grayson County almost had a chance there, but Butler County clears it out. So a throw-in will come, and a substitution will come in as well for the Lady Cougars. But when a coach is into it, it helps. I know you see Coach Johnston, the boys basketball coach, he gets into it sometimes. That helps. I mean, it just gives you a spark to the team. Ryan Jones, Cougar football coach. I mean, really all of Grayson County's coaches are getting into the game as it helps. Looking forward to seeing Grayson County baseball coach Jody Nutt. He's going to get into it. I know the one that we got to watch out for, though, is one of his assistants, Riley Napier. Whew, he might really get into it. So I know Riley did some color analyst work for us during baseball season. And he was there. No, he did a great job. A natural. And from the catcher position, that helps. And we also had another guest analyst, but I don't remember what his name was. No, I'm kidding. That's Chase Blaine, who's your director for tonight's broadcast, and he did a very good job as well. He did 2 games, but the first game that he ever did went 12, 13 innings, something along the lines of that, and I was surprised that I invited him back because that was a long night. And Grayson County lost that game. 6-2. Grayson County leads this one in soccer, though. 24 minutes to play. Throw-in coming for the Lady Bears. Evans runs up. Butler County does a smart job. Just Maxfield kicks that one right out. Ball up, rolling it around. Evans runs down underneath it, and this is where she shows off the speed. Ball inside the box. It's a foot race to it, but the keeper wins the race, Jupin. That's where you saw the speed come in, and in that position, speed is always one of the things you can't coach. It's natural. You're either fast or you're not. Like me, I'm not fast. Wasn't gifted with that at all, which is a good, very good reason that I'm sitting here on the sideline and not, a professional athlete. It's probably the only reason, just because I'm not fast, Pretty sure that I'd be, playing some professional sport right now if I wasn't. We're going to have a throw in here for Grayson. Going to be taken by Kelsey Sneed. Gives it inside to Middleton. And immediately cleared back by Butler County. And the ball kids, we're going to have a fight for the ball here. This is where we need our ball kid camera. And looks like one gives up and lets the other one go get it. Run down, Evans tries to get inside, but again, Maxfield clears it out. It seems like that's something I've said 100 times tonight. Maxfield for Butler County, their best defender out here tonight. This will be a corner for the Lady Cougars. Going to be taken by Ellie Evans here from the near side. Can Grayson County find a goal to get their 7th of the game? Inside Evans. Nice ball inside, and it is off, bouncing in. Grayson County goal, and I am not sure who gets that one. I always like to look at who has the biggest smile when they run up, and it looks like Corey Milam. But then again, Corey Milam, I've never seen her not smile. So I'm not sure whether it was her or not. But the Lady Cougars get a goal there, and they lead 7-2. Grayson County try to find out who that goal was scored by. We'll be curious here to see, as we're at 21 minutes 50 seconds here to play in the second half, if they'll do another water break. As the temperature has dropped now that the sun has gone down, that does not mean, though, that it isn't hot still. Inside, rolls in over the head of the Lady Cougar, bounces off the keeper, corrals it, and gets back to it. And again, Pierce has done very well back there in the second half. She is not panicked, and as a keeper, that's so important. It's like a catcher in baseball. If you miss one ball, the key is to not miss another one. Of course, that's also in softball. It's just so important. They're the toughest position on the field for a reason. I have so much respect for keepers. Two players fighting over the ball here. And it's one here by Butler. Rolls one in. Diaz. It's kicked out there by Pierce. And we have a substitution in here for Butler County and for Grayson County. Looks like Clemens back in for Grayson. She just took a quick little break. She's got a pair of goals here in tonight's game. It's your goals. You've got 2 from Evans, 2 from Clemens, 1 from Zermely, 1 from Milam, and 1 from a player that we're going to try to find for you. I believe it might have been Milam, but again, like I said, it's one thing with Corey. She's always smiling. Inside the box, rolls around. Grayson County's defense clears it out. That's a really nice job by Grayson. Inside, rolls around. Cleared out there by Beck. And rolls underneath the trainer table. And our good friend who has come back, Trainer Scott, he's getting put to work down there. I think it rolled under his golf cart. So he's having to get under the golf cart to go get his ball out. And I think they're going to take this time to take a water break here. While Trainer Scott tries to get the ball underneath the golf cart, we're going to take a break because it's 7-2 Grayson County with 19 minutes and I think that's 46 seconds to play here in tonight's contest. Lady Cougars on top, as this is Lady Cougar Soccer on K105.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Leitchfield or fdbm.net.
The pandemic changed our world and the way we work, live, and connect. But there are better days ahead.
As a boy, I fought polio. Today, America's been polio-free for 40 years thanks to vaccination. We'll beat COVID-19 with vaccine too. Protect yourself and your family. Get vaccinated.
Learn more at cdc.gov/coronavirus. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
The pandemic changed our world and the way we work, live, and connect. But there are better days ahead.
As a boy, I fought polio. Today, America's been polio-free for 40 years thanks to vaccination. We'll beat COVID-19 with vaccine too. Protect yourself and your family. Get vaccinated.
Learn more at cdc.gov/coronavirus. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Wash your hands, stay home, cover your cough. It's our new reality with COVID-19, and that means calling ahead instead of going directly to a doctor or hospital if you're sick. It means being more patient. We're all in this together, and we all have a role in preventing the spread. So, prepare, focus on the essentials, protect, keep some space from people outside your home, and disinfect a lot. Get the facts at kycovid19.ky.gov. Prepare, protect, disinfect.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Leitchfield or fdbm.net.
Hey, boss. Okay.
I said I'm fine.
See you in the morning with the frosted Superman, but it wasn't on it, and we lost it. In my head, in my head, in my head. Where you at? Underlay in my head.
Hey, son.
Hey, Bob.
You know you can talk to me.
Yeah.
Through the legs, pass, and a shot in, through and in, goal for Grayson County. Corey Milam, her first career goal. County player, here comes one-on-one, goal! Josh Stevenson puts it in, and Grayson County has their first lead of the match at 3-2. And the Cougars have won the 11th District Championship by a final score of 2-1. What an unbelievable game this has been tonight. The year down here to Robinson. Kill Ella Robinson, and that is a set win for Grayson County. There she does. Rips one in, and it is in the back of the net for a Grayson County goal. Ellie Evans gets her second of the game. Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where the Lady Cougars lead this one 7-2 as we are in the second half break, I guess we could say, as they've done a water break here today. As I looked at the sun has completely set. And we're saying temperature 84 degrees, and it does feel a lot better right now. I guess if 84 degrees could feel good is exactly what we're feeling right now, as it feels so much better right now out as these two teams have played really hard. It has to be difficult with how hot it is out there today. Yeah, it's just got to be really hot. As Grayson County, though, leads this one 7-2. So we do want to give you a reminder if you're just tuning in, maybe just into the broadcast, this Friday night's Cougar football game, they were scheduled to play at Barron County, has been canceled. Cougars will not play this coming Friday night. They're next scheduled to play hopefully next Friday against McLean County. So we're hoping that that will still be the case for the Cougars to play McLean County next Friday night, but we're not entirely sure. That'll be something that we're just going to have to keep an eye on and hope that they can play and hope that that game doesn't get moved to a Saturday or something along the lines of that, as that could turn into issues down the road, as you never really know. Grayson County, though, leads this one 7-2. As, again, this water break has been a lot longer than they typically take for water breaks. As both teams are really taking this, I mean, I'm not sure that there is a designated water break time. I really don't know. But we're probably in the 5-minute mark right now, if not a little bit longer than that. And I think both teams are probably getting to the point where it's like, okay, let's just play this final 19 minutes and 46 seconds and get out of here and hope that no one else gets hurt. I mean, no one's gotten hurt yet, but let's hope that no one will get hurt here, knock on wood, and get out of here with a win for Grayson County. Lady Cougars, their next game will come up on Thursday. They will make the trip to Taylor County. That'll be a 6 o'clock start time. Looks like they're blowing the whistle saying to get us back going. And then next week, they'll have a busy week as they will go to LaRue County, the host Barron County, and then they'll go back to Butler County and play the Lady Bears. I smell somebody here. Somebody smells like they got like a funnel cake or something. It just like hit me with a waft. And it smells really good. As I'll give them props here. It was one of those things I haven't had to smell the concessions. That's the worst part about being the radio, doing the coverage, is that we can't go enjoy all the great concessions. I know last year at a softball game, our good friends, the Lady Cougar softball team, brought us some sandwiches during one of the softball games, and it was very delicious. That's the only time, though, that we're brought concessions, to our spot. So if you're out there listening, we're never going to turn down bringing us food. Never. Looks like we're coming back in. Grayson County on top, 7-2. Sam Gormley with you tonight. And again, this sun has gone down, and it just feels so much better. By no means it feels good. It just feels a lot better when we've been dealing with temperatures in the low to mid 90s. In Butler County working from right to left on your TV screen, they trail 7-2. Grayson working from left to right in the orange jerseys. Ball up, and that's going to be a foul on Butler. That's, obviously nothing intentional on that at all. She caught up and just immediately ran into the pathway of the Lady Cougar player, and see if Grayson County can turn this into something. Ellie Evans, ball in. She's got a good leg. And rolls it in. Clemens in on the run. Can she get there first? No. The Butler County defender gets there, but Grayson churns back. It's kicked what looked to be out of bounds at first, still rolling, and it's out of bounds off of Grayson. It's the official right there on top of it to watch it. It's so hard from us being on the ground from our vantage point to see where that out-of-bounds line is on the far side. Because we cannot see the line from us sitting down, and I'm not even sure if we stood up we could see it. Throw in. Bounces through. And it finally rolls out of bounds. It kind of just rolled down the line, it looked like, and both teams were just kind of standing there looking at it. Finally, the official pointed towards Grayson County ball. 16 minutes to play, 7-2, Lady Cougs on top. Rolls out. And again, it is going to be out on Butler County, so another throw-in comes for Grayson. Butler County with it. Ball at midfield. Again, it goes out of bounds to the far side. Grayson, can they set something up on offense? Rolls it over to the far side. Foot race to it. Clemens wins it on the outer edge of the box. She looks to get it back in, but Butler there to clear it. And guess who? Nobody other than Maxfield. Been very good on the inside for Butler. Rolling through and still fighting for it, Grayson. And there goes Evans with it. Evans up the far side. Butler County player a little slow to get up. She appears that she is okay, though. Inside, Evans chips one in, off and into the grasps of the keeper. As Nelson for Grayson, Lacey Nelson almost ran down underneath of it. This time it's a good kick by the goalkeeper. Bounces over, header by Beck at midfield line. Sounds like something good's happening down at the softball complex, as we can hear from here. Again, the middle school team playing Whitesville tonight. And something good's happening because we hear lots of screaming. I'm not sure if that's Lady Cougar screams or if that's Lady Raiders screams. As I can't really see what.
To those of us listening with us on K105 Digital Productions, we're dealing with some technical difficulties, so our sound will be natural sound only, so you're going to hear the sounds of the game instead. We'll try to bring you back some play-by-play coverage in a moment.
out there, bub. Throw it out there. Throw it out there.
He's the throw in.
Put it in there, Light.
She's down on the field. We got a hurt player out there, Rev. Her leg, she hurt herself down here. Yeah, I hope so. I think it's I think that's what it is. She needs her calf. She needs pickle juice. She hurt her leg. I thought it was that one. She hit the tail. Haley couldn't get up. That's me. Look at Let's go, Kelly!
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Leitchfield or fdbm.net.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County Schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
Welcome back to Grayson County High School, where the Lady Cougars are victorious tonight by a final score of 7-2 against Butler County. Apologize there for our audio issues. It seems like we just had some technical difficulties, and with it being one of the first games of the season, that happens. So we're going to try to quickly wrap this up. Lady Cougars win 7-2. 2 goals for Ellie Evans, 2 goals for Michaela Clemens, 1 goal for Corey Milam, 1 goal for, it was Mallory Zermely. They did 1 goal that I wasn't sure who did score it. I think it might have been Corey Milam, but I'm not entirely sure, as there was a massive Lady Cougars in there. Reminder, Cougar football game on Friday evening has been canceled, so our next K105 Digital Productions scheduled broadcast is next Thursday, as the coverage of that game will begin Bullitt Central against the Cougar soccer team, and then next Friday we'll have Cougar football against McLean County. I want to thank the K105 Digital Productions crew for their hard work tonight. Alex Cook, Cody Brock, and your director was Chase Blaine. So on a night where the Grayson County Lady Cougar soccer team picks up a 7-2 win, this is Sam Gormley saying so long.